Welcome back. Well, as you can see from the little breeze blowing, yes, it's a warm day, so I have the fans on, quieter than the air conditioner, but we do have to put up with the distraction of my hair blowing all over the place. But it's not what I want you to focus on. These. $119.94. I looked them up. That's what online glasses cost, and these have transition lenses too. These. And these are the ones I'm sure you'll remember. I use these when I'm doing close-up work on project day. $54 and change. They also have photochromic lenses, but they were not the name brand transitions, hence half the price, $54 and whatever. Anybody can do it. So when we come back, I'm going to tell you how. All right, so it's amazing to me that the cost of eyeglasses hasn't dropped significantly. You would think it would have, given the fact that we have places like Lens Crafters, and you can now get your glasses at Sears. My optometrist is in the lobby of Walmart. And there's like this whole sort of, I don't know, I think it's a Walmart optometric kiosk, if you will, there. You would think that would have driven the prices down. Well, it hasn't, not significantly. So let's talk about this. Is it difficult to buy glasses online? Well, the easy answer is good heavens no. And we're going to walk through the process right now. I had no idea when I threw that out in the last video that it would resonate so strongly with so many people. But I'm glad, believe me, I'm glad, because this can save $400 or $500 a year. And given the fact that medical insurance does not pay for optometrics, they will pay for your ophthalmologist, of course, but not your optometrist or your optician. They don't pay for your glasses. You have to keep separate insurance if you want to do that. And very often, all that separate insurance does is give you something of a discount. They don't, and it's not even much of a discount, frankly. I do not keep vision insurance. And you would think I would. I'm blind. I need it more than most. No, it's just not a good expenditure of my money. There's not enough of a payoff. So that tells me that there's a need out there, so let's address that need. How do you go online and buy glasses? This is what I know you want to know. You don't start online. The first thing you have to do whenever you get glasses is you have to get a prescription. That means you have to see an optometrist or an optician, anybody who is licensed to do this. Should it be a prescription item? No, of course not. They're still doing it the same way they did it when I was a kid. Look through this lens, which is better, 1 or 2. Now which is better, 3 or 4. It's hunt and peck, hit and miss. Look through this lens, look through that lens. It requires virtually no skill for about 90% of the glasses wearers out there. Now there is an additional maybe 5 or 10% who have very specific needs that will come from things like their eyes being significantly out of balance or really strong astigmatism. Occasionally a detached retina will really throw a monkey wrench in there. Sure, they probably do need it. Do the rest of us? No. And I'm throwing myself in that rest of us category. All right, dear. Yes, he finally decided to show up. I'm throwing myself in the rest of that category, and as you all know, I have a white cane. I read Braille. So That's telling you it's a very broad category. Nevertheless, if you want to get a pair of glasses, you need a prescription. And to get that prescription, you have to find an optometrist or an optician. You can go anywhere you want to go. Mine, as I mentioned, is in the lobby of Walmart. I think my checkups with, and that's for her to examine my eyes, kind of, sort of, and write a prescription. Well, by the way, this is how they check my vision. How many fingers am I holding up? Like, seriously, that's how they do it. That they guess. I get a prescription, and from there, we go forward. So the cost on this for me, and now mind you, I am not in a big city. I am in a small town in Pennsylvania. I am going to an optometrist who works out of Walmart. So, hey, this is probably the low end, but we're not talking heart surgery. I do not need someone with a Harvard degree on their wall to give me my prescription for eyeglasses. I believe my last visit was $65. Affordable, easily affordable. So if you do not have a current prescription, you're going to need to go and get one. And you should always start off with a good prescription, always. I do not think that you have to go in and get your vision checked every 2 years. I think for some of us, we need to get our vision checked every 6 months. For others, every 5 or 10 years. The key is, are you noticing vision changes? Are you getting headaches? Anything that would tell you you need to change your glasses. One of the things that I think is valuable is step out on your front porch someday and look around your neighborhood and find something that's just within the scope of your vision. Maybe it's the license plate on your neighbor's car. Maybe it's the street sign at the corner. Just something that you can just make out. And that's your little template. And 2 months from now, go back out and check. Make sure you can still see it. 2 years from now, check. Make sure you can still see it. That's going to, yes, all right, okay. Yes, boy, we shook that camera, didn't we? That's going to tell you if you need to have your prescription updated. So 2 years is it's just a plucked from thin air guideline. When you get your prescription from your optician or your optometrist, it's just basically going to be a piece of paper that's going to have some figures on it. We're going to go into this in a second. But while you are there, while you are with the optician, you're going to want your prescription plus one more thing. Ask them to write in your pupillary distance. That's the distance between the center of the pupils in both of your eyes. And they measure that. You can do it yourself at home in front of a mirror with a ruler that's marked in centimeters. Yes, but you might as well let them do it while you're sitting right there. It's no big deal, and you're paying them for their time anyway. So you want your pupillary distance. Very easy. You get out of the office, you go out into their lobby where they have all kinds of pair of glasses. Everything. Look around. While you are there, take advantage of the opportunity to go through the various frames and start to hone in on what you like. What are the shapes you like? What are the colors you like? Do you like wireframe glasses? Do you like plastic glasses? Do you like some combination of both? Do you like big glasses, small glasses? Look around. You have this whole glasses showroom at your disposal. Take advantage of it, because when we go online to look for glasses, if you have a fairly clear idea of what it is you're looking for, it's going to make the process a great deal easier. Now, people might offer to help you. Oh, can I help you find a pair of glasses? Oh, these lovely, very expensive designer frames look great on you. Remember, they're selling glasses. Okay, so They are going to want to steer you to the expensive glasses, to the big fancy designer names. Excuse me, cat hair in my nose. Wonder how that happened. They're going to want to steer you away from the less expensive discounted pieces. Okay, that's fine. You're just looking, you're not buying. So look at whatever they want to show you. If you want to see some nice designer frames, go for it. Because when we start buying those nice designer frames online, you're not going to be paying those nice designer prices. So get some sense of what you like. If there are particular styles that you are just in love with, grab your cell phone and take some selfies. Make sure you get some nice pictures of the glasses, of you in the glasses, etc. Why not? You're there. Take advantage of what they are putting out for you. And remember, anybody can walk into any one of these stores off the street and browse, window shopping, with no further obligation. That's what they're there for. Okay. So once we've got our prescription in our hand with our pupillary distance, we have an idea of what kind of frames we might like, and we have a few selfies in our phone, we go home and then we start looking for companies we're going to deal with. Now, I'm going to give you the names of 4 companies. This is not all that's out there. I'm not endorsing any of these. These are 4 companies I have personally dealt with. I've had either really good experiences, in other words, no flaws, no snags, no nothing, delivered exactly what they said they were going to deliver immediately, or if there were any snafus, they fixed it quickly and easily with no difficulty on my end. So that's why I'm giving you these 4. There are others. Feel free. I mean, I'm just giving you the ones that I have dealt with. These were from discount glasses. They'll be on the list. These were from I Buy Direct. They'll be on the list. I've had others from Zenni and others from Glasses USA. It's just that the 2 pair I have are from those 2 companies. So that's where I would suggest you start, only because I can pretty much tell you from my experience that they have good prices and good customer service. So before we do that, you need to know that it could take anywhere from 10 days to maybe 3 weeks to get your glasses. So this is not something that you want to put off until you break your glasses and the duct tape is no longer holding them together. You need to allow some time. That is the downside over a place like LensCrafters that is promising you glasses in 1 hour. Now, they may be promising you glasses in 1 hour, but if you have a prescription like mine, you're going to come back in 2 weeks. You know, if you have one of those nice, easy, gee, there's nothing really wrong with you, here you go. Of course, you have your glasses in an hour. Me, no, I'm like on the long list. So for me, the wait was nothing unusual. The very idea that I could get my glasses delivered to my door in 10 days was sort of remarkable. So the point here is, though, don't wait until the last minute. And if you like the way the process works now, absolutely consider grabbing a pair of backup glasses. Personally, I have 3 pair of glasses right now, with me, and I buy glasses all the time, but I give my old glasses to New Eyes for the Needy, and that I am recommending. If you have glasses that no longer fit you, that the prescription isn't right, please pack them up. Give them to a place like New Eyes for the Needy, or find your local Lions Club, organizations that are providing free eyeglasses to countries overseas, basically where the laws are not requiring glasses be fit specifically to a person. Sometimes they just use the frames, sometimes they can use the lenses. In any event, you've got to know that if people are struggling to put food on their table, eyeglasses are just a luxury. So do something with your old eyeglasses besides donating them to a thrift shop or tossing them in the trash. Please, somewhere good. I'll get you the contact information for New Eyes for the Needy. I'll put it on the video. They have drop boxes all over the place. So please, just, your waste is somebody else's lifeline. So just remember that. Okay, so we go home. We're looking at the glasses. We've got 4 companies to choose from. Anyone, go through all of them. Where you usually start in the process is selecting your glasses. Now, if you've been into the optometrist, you already have some sense of what you like. My advice is do not restrict yourself by saying, for example, I only want to look at women's glasses, or I only want to look at men's glasses. There are a lot of fabulous unisex styles out there, and some companies will have a unisex category, but why let them decide for you? If you have, I have a wide pupillary distance, and so for me, that means my eyes are widespread, and I need glasses that are a little longer than usual to sort of, just to make sure that my eyes are behind the lenses, because I have wide eyes. I like looking at the men's glasses. I've bought men's glasses in the past. These are not, but it doesn't mean that if somebody puts a label on it and said those are men's glasses that I'm not going to buy them. No, I buy what I like, thank you, and other people don't make those decisions for me. So I would suggest look at everything. Remember, until I say this, once you get used to this, you really will be changing your glasses the way you change your socks, because you're going to find that buying a new pair of glasses is less expensive than buying a new pair of shoes. Seriously. But for the moment, remember, they're going to be on your nose for a long time. You need to like them. So look through, find some styles you like. Now, you're probably saying, how do I know if this style looks good on me? Well, possibly you have a picture from your optician window shopping of glasses in a similar style. But what if you don't? Well, you just snap a selfie and upload the selfie to the website. All 4 of these sites that I'm giving you will be able to work with a picture of you. You just upload your little selfie, and their computer software will take the glasses you have chosen and drop them onto your picture. When you take your selfie, make sure you're looking straight onto the camera, with a straight on view. Otherwise, your glasses are going to look a little crooked. Upload that, and you can just sit there, and it's like playing with paper dolls. Just switch out the glasses. You can do that all day long. I wonder if I'd like blue better. Gee, I wonder about this. Knock yourself out. This is going to be the fun part. Allot some time for it. What these companies are going to provide for you is literally hundreds of different glasses, all kinds of styles, all totally affordable. Everything is going to be in your price range, because remember, your price range was set by those mega glasses companies out there that are charging $300, $400, $500 for a pair of glasses. So suddenly everything's looking affordable. You can get frames for as little as $5, and I have done it. So that's not just, that's what they say. No, actually, I found a pair of $5 frames on sale once. I said, these are great. I got them. And when I got those glasses landed, in other words, everything, the lenses, the shipping, so on, at my door, I said before it was under $20, and that's not true. I looked it up. It was $21 and change. For $21, what they turned out to be was a nice pair of prescription sunglasses. Where are you going to get that for $21? You can't even get a pair of regular non-prescription off-the-rack sunglasses for $21 anyplace I know of. So, wow. Remember, you're going to have a huge amount of choices. Give yourself the time to go through this. Get what you want, what you like. Don't just stick with one company. Check another company. And once you open your account with them, which is nothing more than giving them an email address and putting in a password, and they're going to give you coupons, by the way, so it's worth your while to do this. When you open your little account with them, they're going to give you a coupon for 20% off your first frames or whatever. Every time I get glasses from these people, they're always giving me coupons, always. Minimum is like 15% off. So open your account and then start storing your choices online with them. You don't need to worry about keeping it on your computer or your smartphone. Take up their computer space. Store your little choices, go on to the next one, and then when you're through with your selection, you've hit all these companies and maybe some others, you'll have 3 or 4 different pair of glasses with each one of these 4 companies. So maybe you'll have about 20 that you're choosing from in the end. It'll be a very easy process. Just whittle it down to your very favorites. And then when we pick up next time, we're going to talk about how that prescription we have is going to play into this. Now, the reason I'm going to split this into 2 videos is it's your vision. So it's really, really important. And I don't know what to tell you. I guess it takes someone who's blind to tell you how important it is that you have eyesight. We can't gloss through this. We can't skip steps. We really, really need to go through this very carefully. My goal in this is I want to help you save $200-300. Your goal is to get the glasses you need, something that will work for you at a good price. So both of us are motivated here. Now, I just want to make sure that we know where we are right now. We've got our prescription. We've got pictures of frames from when we were at our optician, when we could go through everything in person. We have looked at these various eyeglass companies. We've opened accounts with each of them so that when we see glasses we like, we just throw them into our favorites list. And then the next time we go back to that website, they say, oh, here are your favorites, and they just hand it back to you. And they've got your picture. And so you see something new, bang, you pop it right on the photo. We're good to go. Next time, we're going to talk about your prescription, how we're going to choose the lenses. We've been looking at frames so far, but lenses are next. Arguably, it is more important to have good lenses than good frames. I know for some of us, well, the frames are everything. But in terms of functionality, and that's the most important thing with glasses, the lenses are key. So next time when we pick up, we're going to start dealing with how to read your prescription, what all of it means, how to transfer this information to the company that's going to be making your glasses, whichever company you choose, and then what kind of little extra frills you want to add to your glasses. And remember, if you're used to paying $300-400 for your glasses, boy, those extra frills are going to look real cheap, very affordable. So I just didn't want to throw too much at you right now, in one go. Lenses, that's what we're looking at today. Tomorrow, we're going to pick right up where we left off, and we are going to talk about prescriptions. All right. Very quickly, let's do one on word origins and just one. Upside down. Let's do aloof. I like that one. All right, you got to come off. The Hollanders passed along to us many of our words that have to do with ships and with sea. Aloof is made up of a, toward, and apparently the Dutch word loop, the equivalent of our nautical term lop, which is used in ordering the steersman to turn the head of the ship into the wind and thus steer clear of the shore toward which the boat is moving. So when you're acting aloof, you are steering clear of your fellow men. All right, I thought we would just finish up with one quickie. I will see you all tomorrow. Prescriptions and how to make this all come together. See you then.